Hello, hello. What is happening, you guys? What time is it? It is 8:27, 8:30 my time, PM, okay? And I'm finally here. And I said that I was going to bring y'all some fire. Just going to let you know that my kid's asleep, so I can't get super duper fired up. But I am going to bring some stuff to y'all today, okay? All right. So if you're on the replay, let me know. If you're new, let me know. Say NEW in the comments. Let me know where all of you guys are tuning in from. Happy Monday. What is up? What is up? Hey, Amber. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Gina. What is up? Hey, Robin. What's up? Hey, everybody, let me throw y'all some waves. What's up? Hey, Lindsay. What's up, Summer? Oh, man. Oh, hey, Dina. My girls are like, they're powerhouses. They're rock stars. So proud of them. Hey, Stephanie. What's up, you guys? All right. So if you're live, say hello. Say hi. What's up, Chris? Can't say your last name. Never going to be able to say it. It's going to be fine. Hey. And what's up, Angel Holtz? Holt? I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Hey. So tell me, how many of you think that you are not afraid to play big? Put not afraid in the comment. Put not afraid in the comments if you feel like you are not afraid. Hey, Rogersville in the house. What is up? Debbie, you're awesome. Happy anniversary. I know I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. It's Debbie's anniversary. Everybody likes to see anniversaries. Congratulate her for that. So everybody, if you think that you're not afraid, put not afraid. And if you think that you are afraid, put afraid. Okay? Bulls Gap, what's up? So if you think that you are afraid to play big, say afraid. If you think that you're not afraid, then put not afraid. Okay? Hey, Kayla. Hey, Vicky. What's up, you guys? I ain't scared. This is actually, look at all these happy anniversaries. What? So you guys, I hope that most of you know that this is for my direct sales, network marketing, MLM thing. Everybody can get value from this, but it is geared towards that profession, just so everybody knows. Ooh, I'm seeing lots of not afraids. Wow. All of you ain't afraid? That's awesome. What's up, Michelle? How are you? How's your autumn decorations coming? Hey, Cindy. Okay, all these not afraids. Okay, so let me ask you, okay? If you say that you aren't afraid, then can you answer this honestly? Does it matter to you what other people think of you? And before you go, no, I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I'm macho. I want you to really think about it. Do you care what you look like when you go out of the house? Do you have to look a certain way? Do your kids have to be dressed a certain way? Are you afraid to reach out to people because you don't want them to think you're that spammer person? So you don't even give them the choice about your opportunity or not, or your product or not. Are you afraid of what somebody might think in a post or something like that? Any kind of thing that you fear, rejection or anything like that. Does it bother you in any way? And it's okay to be honest. And I know that most people are going to be like, no, nothing affects me because I'm a bulletproof whoever. And let's just be real, okay? Let's just be real. Every one of us has times where we're like, gosh, they're going to think I'm crazy. I think that a lot. They're going to think I'm weird. They're going to think I'm this or I'm that, right? I think it, right? I think it. And I like to think that I'm a pretty confident person. It took me a long 27 years, almost 28, to get to this point. But it's hard not to think, what will they think? What if my kid comes in there with a dirty face? Do you explain it when your kid's got a dirty face and you go into Pizza Plus? Like me? Oh, she's just been playing. She's just got a dirty face. Do you explain it? Why she's dirty? You shouldn't have to. She's a kid, right? She's going to get dirty, right? Or why you got this coffee stain on your shirt? Oh, I spilled coffee on myself on the way to work. Do you tell people that? If you're telling people those little things, then you do care, right? You do care. Whether you don't want to, whether you don't care or you think you don't care or not, you do care to some extent. Now, but I don't care if people get, like, I don't care if I get on people's nerves as far as being myself, but like, it is your life and it's my life. So we should not care. But because we're human, sometimes we do, right? Sometimes we do. So if you said that you are afraid, then I totally get you. Because even after every single day of personal development, and if you're in this profession and you are not taking in some personal development, you totally need to. And even if you're not in the profession, Audible could be your best friend and change your life for realsies. Okay? For realsies. But here's the thing. If you truly are playing bigger, do you want me to tell you how you'll know if you're playing big or not? Who wants to know how you'll know when you're playing big enough or not? This is what's going to happen. Raise your hand if you want to know how you know when you're for real playing big. Jace is raising his hand. He's like, me. That's my son right there. Yes. He's like, yes, tell me, Mom. So this is how it goes. Okay. So if you're playing big, right? What happens? People start seeing you. And that's awesome, right? So you start growing a following and you start seeing more than 2 live viewers on your video. And people start sharing your video for you because they're getting value and they want people to hear what you got to say, right? So it grows and it grows and you're like, man, I'm getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then you're like, I've got all these people. That's awesome. But you're comfortable, right? You're comfortable. So then you're like, well, to grow some more, I need to do something uncomfortable. And so that was me. And so I started doing things that were uncomfortable so that I could grow some more. Because I was kind of just in this comfortable, I got a following kind of place. And I needed to choose my hard and grow. Well, I started doing that. And you know what happens? Thank you, Becky, for sharing. And if you guys share, tell me that you share below so that I can thank you. I appreciate you guys. And if you share this with your teams or in your team group or whatever, just know that I am not somebody who's going to poach your team. That's not who I am as a person. Okay? Okay. So what happens is when you start doing these things that are stretching you, whether it's a big thing, a lot of people, a live video is a big thing. And if it scares you, then that's more of a reason for you to do it, right? But I started doing these things that were stretching me. First thing that happened, things start happening to get in your way. And all it is it's a test. It wants to test you to see if it's really worth, if you're really going to put in the effort to get what's on the other side. And do you know what's on the other side? Freedom. Freedom is what's on the other side. So for me, I'd been working on something for, what's up, Jeff? Hey. So I'd been working on something for, I don't know, 2 weeks. And I had at least, I don't know how many, probably 80 plus hours I had worked on this certain thing. And it's still not out because it got rejected. It got rejected and I'm having to do it all over again. And that sucked. And I was almost like not going to do it to begin with. But you know what? Now I'm having to do it over. And now it's going to be better than ever, right? But I could have quit. And been like, you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm comfortable. I've got these people following me. I'm selling a lot of stuff. It's fine. You know, I'm successful. But I wanted to grow. I don't want to stop. So what happened was, I'm recreating again. Thank you so much for sharing, Stephanie. I recreated it again. I'm still working on it. And as I done that, then something else happened. I started getting hate. I started getting haters, you guys. Haters one after another. From people who, some people I don't even know who they are. Some people I've known for years and years and years. But they started hating on me. And they started, they were jealous. So they were, well, this is this and this. And they even message corporate about me. I'm telling you. Or one person was like, you know what? You're this and you're never anything else and you're a fake. This person I hadn't talked to in forever. And like it had been a while. And we don't talk like we hadn't talked on a regular basis in a long, long time. And that's what kind of happens, you guys. You grow out of those people. What happens is when you begin to grow into who you want to become, who are you meant to become. Some people, they'll grow with you. Other people, you will outgrow them. You will outgrow them. And they will hate you for it. They will hate you for it. But what I want you to do is when you get those haters, celebrate, throw a party, bounce around, do a dance, do whatever, because you are now, my friends, playing big. Let me get this blur out of the way. You are now playing big. If nobody is hating on you, you're not playing big. So you must be afraid. Right? That's a hurt. It hurts, doesn't it? Hurts, doesn't it? It's not something nobody wants to hear. I don't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear it. You think I wasn't mad, so furious? Like, ask Chris, she knows. Like, I was so infuriated that I was crying mad. Like, oh my word. But the cool thing is I use that to fuel me. My entire life. Hush, Jace. My entire life, people have been telling me, you can't, you'll never be this. You'll just be just like your mom, or you'll just be just like your dad, or you'll just never do anything any better. And they told me it so much that I believed it, to the point that I even told myself, I'll never be anything any different. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I don't know how many times I heard that. And that stuff fuels me. It makes me show up so big that nobody can ignore me. You might not like me, but you cannot ignore me. And the thing is the ones who like me, they'll keep hanging and they'll rock with me and they'll grow with me. And the other people, I'll outgrow them and they'll lurk anyway. They'll lurk anyway with their hater shades on. Man, I don't like her, but I'm going to watch what she's doing. Stunner shades. Stunner shades. That's what it is. They're straight up haters. They're going to stay watching your stuff though. Because some people want to keep you inside of a box so that you cannot play big. They want you in here. And when you start to outgrow it, it'll either bust or you're going to shrink back down to fit in it. It just depends on how bad you want it. So when I say, yes, it's a fuel, absolutely. So you need some haters. That's it. You need some. You definitely want some. Because you know then you're on the path to something amazing. For real. So you can either shrink back down into their boxes and act just like them. Worry about what everybody's going to think when you do something wrong, or when your kid comes in on your live video like me, or if you misspell a word in your messages to somebody you're trying to see if, let them have a choice, if they'd like to check it out or not. You're worried about all the wrong things. What you should be worried about is if you don't reach out to that person, you don't show up in your live video, you don't show that single mom or that tired stay-at-home mom or that tired busy woman that just needs some extra money or some money, a thing to make it so that she has more freedom with her time. Like, you have no idea. But by not showing up, not playing big, by not risking the hate, you are being selfish. You are being selfish. because you could help so many people. I hope that you understand that. Do you know how many people, and I don't say this to be like braggy or whatever, but do you know how many people thank me a day? Not just customers, because my customers do, but random people thank me every day for helping them in some way or another. I don't go to bed without a thank you. I won't do it. Somebody has said thank you to me because that's what I want. I want to show up so big that whether we're in the same spectrum or not, they're seeing me and they're getting value from it. They're learning from it. They're growing from it. And I'm just plain old me. I have 2 kids on my own. I have no babysitters. No, nothing like that. Yeah. My son's 5, so he goes to school. But I want them to see that you don't have to be a college graduate. You don't have to be anybody special, but you can do it too. You don't know what you can do for somebody else. You have no idea what just showing up in a big way will do for somebody else. You guys are amazing. Just so you know, I love you. I love you so much. So here's what I want for you. I want you to go out tomorrow and I want you to think about it, because this is what's going to happen. October is going to be a beast, and it is going to be mine. I'm going to make it mine. And my kids, I'm going to take them shopping in November, right? I see it because it's happening. It is happening. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your eye on something. Maybe it's just you don't want to let your kid go outside dirty, and that's the way she likes to be. Let her go outside dirty and walk through anyway, right? Whatever it is, but I want you to stretch yourself. Whatever it is, I want you to put your sights on something and do it. And I want you to feel dang good about it. I want you to own it. One thing my mom taught me is no matter what you do in this life, good, bad, ugly, pretty, whatever, own it. That's one thing she taught me that I will never forget. And I'll tell you, never forgot it. There's the ugly days. I remember sleeping out in the cold. I remember waking up wishing I was dead every single day. And now I see a car paid off in under a year, my own apartment, my own little workspace. I see all these things. I see both sides of the spectrum. But I own it all because that's who I am. And I don't care who don't like it, because the ones who don't like it aren't my people. And the ones who do like it, like I said, those are my people. But you need somebody around you not to like it, because then you know you're showing up in a way that you're growing from, because you're outgrowing people. You don't want to stay the same, right? Well, most of us don't. I don't. If you do, awesome. But I don't want to stay the same. So I plan to outgrow so many people. Straight up. I plan to outgrow so many people, because I'm creating the life that I choose for my family right here, doing this right here. I had somebody ask me the other day, why do you do those trainings for those network marketers, direct sale people that aren't in your company? Why wouldn't I? Lighting somebody else's candle does not dim mine. It does not dim my candle one little bit to help somebody else shine a little bit brighter. Why does that hurt me? And I unfriended that person. Because you can't think that way. That is scarcity mindset. I heard that somewhere else today, and that is what it is. I hear it all the time. You have to think in abundance. There's plenty to go around. A candle will light 1,000,000 candles and still shine bright. So if I can help somebody, whether they just need a little inspiration, a little motivation to see you can go from nothing below the bottom to something, or whether they're a network marketer and they just need a little bit of courage to keep going. Because it's hard. It's not easy doing what we do. It's just not as hard as a 9 to 5. It's simple. But we get to do it on our terms, right? It's not easy working 9 to 5. And it's not easy doing this. My choice is this, because that's my choice. A lot of people love their jobs. And that is awesome. But maybe there's somebody out there who might need the courage because they hate their job, or maybe they hate their network marketing company and they just can't find the nerve to change it. I'm here to give you that nerve. I'm here to tell you to show up big and not care what anybody thinks. So those of you who said, I'm not afraid, prove it. Prove it. Do something tomorrow. Do something this month. Do not wait until 2019 to make a resolution. Start today. Because none of that shit ever, none of that stuff ever happens. It lasts about 90 days after the 1st of January, and then it's over. It's over. Okay? So if you start it now, you can really make 2019 something that you're proud of. Something that you can walk into and say, I'm a better person than I was yesterday, last year, last month. Don't wait. You're not even promised tomorrow. You're not promised the next day. Don't wait till January 1st to change into the person you want to be. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to show up all the time. And it's not going to be easy some days. It's going to suck. And people are going to be mean sometimes. Even when you're doing everything right. Even when you're doing your best to serve everyone and provide value to everyone, whether you have something to sell them or not. And I have nothing to sell network marketers. Absolutely nothing like courses or none of that. This is all free. Free from me to you because I want you to be successful. So I do show up and I do it right, and the people still don't, they're not going to like you. They're not going to like me, but we're going to do it anyway because that is what we do. We figure it out, we move on, and we do it anyway. And I hope you guys are awesome. I can't read the comments or I get completely off track. But I hope that you take this with you today. And whether you're a network marketer or not, I hope that you do something that scares you a little bit this month. I hope you do it tomorrow. I hope you do something that makes you nervous so much that your stomach is shaky. I hope that you do something that just makes you a little like, oh man, am I really doing this? Is this really happening? I want all of us to do it. And I want you to choose your hard thing. Whatever it is that's hardest for you to do, I want you to choose it. Because that's how those things become easy. And I want that for you. I want it for all of you. Because that's how it became easy for me. Okay? So, what I want you to do is do that. And if you do any of it, I've got a Rank Maker journal that are exclusive to Rank Makers. Anyone who does it, that's a network marketer. I know that, well, this is what I'll do. I'll do a Rank Maker journal for network marketers who do things. I want you to type in the comments below what it is that you do tomorrow or the next day or whatever, but it has to be within this month. And if you're not a network marketer and you do something that makes you nervous and so scared that you're sweating bullets, even if it's big to no one else but you, I want you guys to type it out. And whoever isn't a network marketer, I will give you, I'll think of something, whether it's a blush or something to give you guys, I will do it. But I will do something for both sides of the parties because I know that not everybody watching is a network marketer, and that is totally okay because I also do beauty things here. So I know that some of my people are on here with us as we speak, and I love you all. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it, and we're going to own it, and we're going to rock it, and I'm going to reward somebody for it. And you win even if you don't win. You realize that, right? I hope you know that you win either way. Sometimes we got to fail forward. And we got to learn trial and error. But when you do, it's worth it. It's worth every single cent of it. I would not change my life for anything. Because I wouldn't be right here, right now with you guys. If it wasn't for that. So, let the haters hate. Celebrate every time you get a hater. Celebrate them because you're going places, honey. You are, and you're awesome. Yes, you. I promise you are. So keep rocking it out. Everybody, let's have a great October. Super excited. Next Monday, we'll do this again. And until then, I'll see you then. If you find value in this, or if you did find value in this, please share it out. I would appreciate it. I want to help as many as I can. Thank you, guys. Bye.